And we are back with potentially the BradyBagz Show. We're going to test ride this name and see how it goes. This was Joey's idea. We'll see if people like it. What do you have to say about that, Joey?
I mean, I think it's a great idea.
You think it's a great idea?
I think it's a great idea. I love it. I think it's not generic.
Yeah.
Because I spell my shit wrong. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was a late night of fights last night. I'm just going to confess at this moment, I did not watch any of the UFC fights last night. I was watching Bellator because they were on earlier. And to be completely honest, it was a better card than the UFC. But that doesn't matter because our bets still all did very well for the UFC and Bellator. I'll just recap Bellator real quick. I picked Ryan Bader to beat Fedor. R.I.P. Fedor's career. He's still a legend. Love him to death. Yeah. The man is one of the greatest of all time. Johnny Eblen beats Tokov. It was very impressive. Sabah Hamasi, Brennan Ward, under 1.5. Under 1.5. Naaman Gracie went out there, did his thing. And then Chris Gonzalez beat that kid Max Ronshoff, the one that quit on the stool in the UFC. He got signed to Bellator.
Oh, wow.
So, I went undefeated for Bellator. And how did we do on UFC? I lost on Spivak. I picked him by TKO. Fucking it goes out there and submits him. You just picked a money line. We both picked Devin Clark. Devin Clark won. I picked Marcin Tybura. You had no pick on that. I picked Kyle Nelson to win. That fight was a draw. We both picked Park to win. Park won. You picked how do you say his name? Tara? Tetsuro Tara.
I think we get a pass on
it's all good. He beat Jesus Aguilar. I was going to say
Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar. Jesus Aguilar. You picked Tara to win. We won that. So
I did watch the John Young Park.
You watched that one?
Yeah, because I wanted to. Those were two of the names that I wanted to fight. But it was a pretty easy fight.
If you didn't watch Bellator last night and you're an MMA fan, I'm highly disappointed because Fedor's retirement fight, every single legend you can think of was there, and they all got in the cage afterwards, and they were all waiting while Fedor announced his retirement. Well, pretty much laid down in his cage.
There were some UFC guys there too.
Bro, it was Chuck Liddell. It was Randy Couture, Rampage Jackson. Matt Hughes was there. Every single every old school. I gotta pull up the picture because it was crazy. What were you about to say, Joe? Why I pulled this picture up?
I didn't watch it because one, I forgot, and that's first and foremost. But even then, I don't like watching Fedor. I don't like watching Fedor anymore because I growing up, he was like the legend that was coming through Pride, and he was just smacking everybody. And I used to be a big Nogueira fan. He was just pooping on everyone. But I don't like watching him lose. Ever since he lost to Fabricio Verdum that one time, he hasn't looked the same, hasn't been the same.
Yeah.
I don't like watching him.
But for me, it's just it was his retirement fight. He's done. Obviously, he already got knocked out by Bader. Kind of knew how it was going to go. But just the scene afterwards of all the people just fucking, all the fighters being there for him and just coming out. Mark Coleman was there. I got to find this picture because it was fucking...
Did you see Mark Coleman's Instagram post?
With his daughters?
No, about his ancestral stuff.
Yeah. He was hitting pads.
Bag on them juice, boy.
Bro.
Why you look for that, though? The judging. The couple Bellator fights we were watching.
Bro.
Did you see some of the fights?
I did not.
What was the one we were watching? We were watching...
Royce Gracie.
Damn, was it? Nah. We were watching this one fight and
Dan Henderson. I'm just keep rattling off names.
Judging was horrible. Robbery.
So, yeah. What's his name got robbed right off the bat? What's his name?
That was the fight we started watching.
Two
robberies. The girls got robbed. That girl Laura.
Yeah, she got robbed.
Yeah.
Said that she got robbed. I just thought she won.
Yeah.
And then the other dude, I think they call him the Lone Wolf. I forget his full name. I'm fucking it up. And then even later on in the night, there was a couple more bad ones. I'm like, bro.
Wait, you guys are crazy. So you guys were together and still couldn't respond in that group text?
I told you the time for today.
I know that we were conversating about
Kurt asked me. He said,
Kurt, big time.
Kurt said, I can do anytime tomorrow. So I said, all right, I'm going to ask Joey 12. So me and Kurt were on the same page. You're the one. This motherfucker texted me all my way. 11. I was like 11:34. He's like, I guess we're not on for today.
If Sean is asking the group chat, he's probably not talking to me.
We
probably already talked. Yeah,
I was like, bitch, I'm
my
on.
thing is always like, make sure
I
Joey's
just wanted
on
to
board.
address that,
I was
guys,
like,
because there was no clear communication on Kurt's part that I knew that him and Sean were on the same page as 12. Sean literally asked in the group chat, hey, we go for 12. And we had texted privately before the group chat. So I was like, oh, me and Sean on the same page.
I'll give you that, Joey.
And then I said, yeah, you know what I mean? I was confused, bro.
This fucking guy.
This generation.
31. Darian Caldwell.
He lost?
Bro, but he didn't lose. It's
didn't,
fucking.
bro.
These judges are like. I hope I never fight in California.
I don't know if it was the grappling.
Bro,
The grappling,
it
they
was
can't judge it, but
ridiculous.
yeah, it was like back-to-back, like
Ridiculous.
bad calls. Or at least we thought it was pretty obvious. Back-to-back bad calls.
Yeah, it was bad, but yeah, our picks did pretty good last night, so we're gonna hope to keep it rolling into this week for. What is this, UFC 284? There's so many of them. I feel like this card is flying under the radar. Like, the overall card is good, but the main event, Volk versus Islam, is an insane fight. Like, champ versus champ, 2 different weight classes, Volk going up. I just feel like there hasn't been much promotion behind it. But I'm super excited for it.
I'm super excited for it. I think it should be one of the most anticipated matchups.
I think Volk right now is pound for pound. Like, they have him. He's number one. I think he's number one. Like, I don't know. I think he's going to get it done.
I do too.
That goes right into my bet. I'm taking money line. And even as, like, if you're a bettor and you're looking for value, Volk is a plus 300 right now. He's the pound for pound best fighter in the world, and he's a plus 300. Like, you can't ask for anything more than that in a bet. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it.
He fought a lot of stiff competition too. Like, Islam's been able to submit. I mean, Oliveira was probably the toughest guy he's fought in the past 5 fights. But I mean, he submitted Bobby Green like nothing. He submitted Thiago Moises, beat the crap out of him. Submitted obviously.
Moises gave him a
Oliveira.
little bit of trouble though.
He did.
He took him down. He made it tough for him to like. That's why I think Volk is going to be built like a fucking fire hydrant. Like, I just feel like it's going to be very hard for Islam to get.
I think he's got better
underneath him.
cardio than Islam.
I think, dude, his training circuits that he does, like, they're insane. The dude pushes super hard, but
And got a good team. I mean, if it was what we were watching yesterday.
oh
really
yeah,
good
his
team out there
team's
with like Craig Jones. and
yeah.
A lot of good people out there helping him. So
Yeah. So, but then again, Islam could do what Islam does and
Hang on him.
and beat him. You know, so
That's 5 rounds of work, though. I don't really see him being able to submit Volk. That's why I think it's a big problem. Is I think he'll be able to maybe dominate a little bit early, but I don't see him being able to dominate.
Volk's
for
definitely
5
going to get
rounds.
taken down. He's 100% going to get taken down.
just trying to keep him right.
And it's going to be keeping him down and what he can do with it. So it's going to be interesting. You got anything else on that one?
What was I about to say?
I think he gets it by TKO. To be honest, late.
Yeah, I
4
could
or
see
5.
it.
I was gonna say, is this can Volk lose in this situation at all?
No.
There's no losing because Islam is super dominant. He's coming down from Khabib. Everyone thinks he's going to be he's supposed to, like, if you look at these odds, he's supposed to run through Volk. Like, if you're a plus 300, like, you're supposed to get torched. Like, it shouldn't even be competitive. So, and it'd be different, like, if Volk was going down in weight, then it'd be like Islam has everything to lose. Like, if he loses to Volk, like, it's like, bro, you just lost to a 145 pounder. You know, like, he has everything to lose. Volk has everything to gain because Volk's going to gain that double champ status as well.
Well, I think the biggest thing for Volk's last win was over Max for the 3rd time.
Bro, and it wasn't even close.
Wasn't even close.
Wasn't even close.
And Max is known to have like crazy cardio. That was one of the things.
And he beat the shit out. Bro, it was like the first fight. That's when I really started to like Volk because I love Max, but he put it on Max. Second fight was pretty close. Third fight, like, was a completely different fight. He fucking wiped him out. Like, it just seems like his confidence is so high right now, and whatever he's doing is fucking working. So, the next one is very interesting. Yair Rodriguez versus Josh Emmett. Josh Emmett hits like a fucking freight train. But I just feel like he's too one-dimensional. Like, he doesn't really wrestle too much. If he doesn't get you out of there with the hands, which he usually does, it's worked for him up until then. But I just feel like Yair is going to be too evasive, and he's just going to have more tricks and just more ways to score. And I'm going with Yair in this one.
Yeah, that's I think Yair's taller, longer. I think he's faster.
He's fast as fuck.
I think he's faster.
Even when he fought Max, like, I was like, God.
And this is just 3
damn.
rounds, too.
No, it's 5 rounds.
5 rounds as a co-main.
It's for the
Number
interim
one?
belt.
Yeah. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's 5 rounds.
Yeah. So if it was 3 rounds, I'd probably say Emmett. But 5 rounds, I gotta go Yair. I don't think Emmett's gonna be able to. I mean, honestly, he hits like a freight train. But his last 3 fights was split decision, unanimous decision, unanimous decision. So he's not flooring the best of the best. And the last 3 was Calvin Kattar, who obviously doesn't really get finished. Dan Ige, who's obviously super tough, and then before that was Shane Burgos. But
It's 3 tough motherfuckers.
But those are all 3-round fights, by the way.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's 3 tough fucking people. That
Maybe the Calvin Kattar one was a little bit, but
yeah,
but still, like I don't think he's going to be able to finish.
I agree.
A guy that's got head movement like Yair, but
all right, you can take the next one, Joey.
Jack, Della Maddalena, and Randy Brown.
Randy Rude Boy Brown.
Randy Rude Boy Brown.
Rude boy.
So obviously, for people that don't know, Randy comes up and trains with us a lot. That's our boy. It's going to be a biased, just like vote either way for my part because I love Randy Brown. And I want him to win no matter what. So, and I do think that he has the length and he for sure has the speed. I'm a fan of Jack,
But it's a tough fight. Jack's a tough motherfucker.
Jack is very
Southpaw, very good.
Contender Series winner,
really good boxing. But like you said, Randy's super long and
fast.
Randy can do what he does and keep him on the outside. Like we were just talking before the show, he could potentially submit him. Like people sleep on Randy's grappling. He's got good submissions, and if he locks up them long levers,
Yeah,
he could finish him.
Well, you got Jack who's coming off of 3 first-round knockouts in the UFC to start his career.
So he's going to come out hot.
He's going to come out hot. He's going to come out coming
In
forward.
his own country.
In his home country, he's going to come forward, and he might have something to prove as far as like trying to be a dog and just get in his face.
Yeah.
But Randy moves a lot. I think he's going to sting him. I'm going to take Randy by decision. And possibly, I think the upset, like the wild card, if you want like a big plus, would be to take Randy by submission because he does have a hell of a squeeze on a rear choke. Doesn't have the best grappling in the world, but he can squeeze his ass off. So, and he's got good
Randy
submissions.
money line or Randy by submission?
I would take Randy money line.
Yeah. It's a plus 255. That's
Yeah. They're sleeping on him.
pretty good.
I don't think Jack's that far out of his league. But
And Randy on a 4-fight tear, I think. And collectively, like who was it? Trinaldo.
Jared Gooden and Chaos Williams.
Yeah, so all threats. Like,
Everybody
all threats
thought
in
Chaos was
respective
gonna
way.
put him out,
Yeah,
too.
'cause
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
power.
yeah.
But Randy does get it done sometimes. So.
Yeah, no. And then
Yeah.
before that, who did he? Is he on 3 fight or 4 fight?
4. It's about to be a 5 if when he get it. I'm just speaking to existence.
Yeah,
My
when he
boy
gets that shit done. Let me
5-fight
pull.
tear.
Let me pull. up
Oliveira.
Oliveira,
his-
yeah,
Yeah,
the
and,
one
and he
hand
choked
choke.
him. Yep.
Yep.
He whooped
So
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Randy money line.
Yeah.
What's the next one, Joey?
You got
Justin Tafa.
versus Porter. Porter coming off of just getting submitted in the first round by Jalton Almeida, your boy.
But my boy, Jalton. I love that dude, bro.
Yeah.
He's a fucking monster.
Before that, so he's 3-2 in the UFC. He got
He's
submitted
tough.
once, and he got TKO'd once by Chris Dawkins.
Oh yeah,
so
Chris
there's
did. Chris lit him on fire.
Yeah, his last. So he lost. He got TKO'd. Then he went on a 3-fight win.
And
he
then
lost to
his
Jalton.
last fight was Dalton.
Yeah, but and those 3 wins were decisions. So
I'm
he doesn't really
taking-
get it finished.
I'm taking Justin Tafa by KO here.
Yeah,
The odds aren't out on it yet, but they should be all right.
well, he beat Vandera. Tafa beat Vandera, Felipe. That guy Carlos Felipe, who's a heavyweight. He's pretty tough, but he
Yeah.
did just get knocked out by the guy Hunsucker. Or he knocked him out in the first round. I don't remember, but I don't know. Justin Tafa's like 3-2. He doesn't have that many fights.
I'm just picking him by knockout.
Yeah. I honestly won't. I wouldn't want to pick that fight because I think Porter's got good volume for a big guy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say Justin Tafa by knockout.
Fair.
I'm just gonna keep saying it.
Knockout.
Tafa by knockout.
Done.
All right, next
Your
one.
boy's next.
Alonzo Metafield versus Jimmy Crute. It's a good fight. Jimmy Crute's good. I was pretty high on him for a while, but Alonzo Menifield's tough, man. He's got good knockout power.
Crute's on a 2-fight skid,
Mm-hmm.
and he got knocked out both times. Well, he got knocked out one true time by Jamal Hill, and then he got kicked by that kick from Anthony Smith where his leg went dead.
Yeah, but then he got TKO'd, right?
He got TKO'd by Jamal Hill. They stopped the fight.
They stopped the Smith fight.
stopped
Oh, yeah, he was trying to.
in between rounds.
He was
couldn't
trying to.
stand.
Yeah.
But he did finish Michelle Olajaychek, who I was supposed to fight, and then he also TKO'd the guy Bukauskas.
And then, not because MMA math works, but if you play MMA math, Jimmy Crute lost to Misha Serkinov. Guess who beat Misha Serkinov?
Alonzo Menifeld.
His last fight.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Alonzo Menifeld money line, and you can't always pick favorites. I'm taking the dog in this one at a plus 186.
Well, I'm pretty surprised that he is.
I know, that's what I said.
I feel like that would be a pick'em. I mean, it's kind of close to a pick'em, but
Yeah.
I like that bet. I would just take that fight to end in KO.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick either.
Someone's getting finished. All right, next one, Tyson Pedro versus. I'm not going to try to even say this man's last name.
Joey's good at
Bukauskas.
this.
What is it?
Bukauskas.
Bukakas?
Yeah, but I actually took good notes on him because
All right.
he was actually cut from the UFC. So he is 1-3 in the UFC overall. The only fight he won was his first fight in the UFC. I remember watching him because I watched him fight again. This name, Michelle Olajaychek, and he lost. He lost the decision. Then he got knocked out. Actually, he got knocked out by Michelle Olajaychek. He lost a unanimous decision to Jimmy Crute, and then he got KO'd by Khalil Roundtree. Got cut, is on a 2-fight win streak. He got a unanimous decision, and he got a round 4 TKO win, and now he's back, and obviously he's fighting Tyson Pedro. Kind of a bad matchup for him, I think, coming back in because he like skims along the fence the way he fights. So
Tyson Pedro got a win over Paul Craig. He's got wins over your boy Harry Hunsucker. I just like saying that name.
Hunsucker?
Harry Hunsucker. I'm taking Tyson Pedro in this one.
Just money line?
Yeah.
Nice.
What are you taking?
I mean, I don't like the fight. I'm gonna take KO Tyson Pedro.
Tyson Pedro?
Yeah, I mean he looked good his last fight. He looked reinvigorated. So I'm gonna go with the guy that has that kind of energy. Bukauskas is like probably biting his nails, being 1-3, getting the shot back. Don't get knocked out again. But
all right, my boy. We're just gonna talk about different fights now. My boy Jamie Malarkey. Jamie's got fucking good ass striking. He's fucking tough as shit. He trains with Volk. Him and Volk actually fought before, and Volk beat Jamie Malarkey, obviously. But I like Jamie. I'm going to be super interested in this fight, and that's one of my my best bets. He's sitting at a minus 265 right now. What was that one that you were talking about that you liked?
This isn't going to be my best bet, but I like Melsik Bagdasaryan, and he's fighting that guy Kulabal. Who is coming off of a split decision win, a unanimous decision win, and then before that he got TKO'd by Jalen Turner. So he's 2-1-1. He had 2 wins, a TKO loss, and then a draw. But he's 10-1, I believe, somewhere around there. And then Bagdasaryan 7-1. So he's coming off a unanimous decision, a KO, unanimous decision. He was also in Contender Series. He beat my fellow friend that I talk to often is Dennis Bazooka, who trains with Aljamain Sterling.
He beat Bazooka?
He beat him by unanimous decision. That's how he got his contract.
Dennis is tough.
Yeah, I figured that was worth mentioning because I remember watching the fight. I don't know how it was a unanimous decision. I think it was split. Yeah, but I mean, either way, Dennis was a tough guy to beat.
Yeah, Dennis is good.
Especially to get in. And then he's obviously been on a tear.
Yeah.
I think he's a really good southpaw. He's fast. I'm going to take Bagdasaryan just as a money line. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you know, but I think Bagdasaryan is a lock.
All right, well, when it gets closer to the fight and more odds come out, we can do we can just give our picks for knockout.
Upsets.
Yeah, because none of that shit's out yet. Only the money lines are. But besides that, there's some fight news this week. Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler.
Great fight.
Great. I think it's going to be great TV.
I will actually watch
I'm going to watch that. Yeah. No matter what Conor does, and as people who hate him or love him, you're gonna watch what he does. You know, like I love watching like the shit of just whatever he does. I'm like, if it's a clip of Conor, I'm watching it. Like he's just polarizing.
Yeah,
He's just funny as. No matter what you think of him, he's a funny motherfucker. So like,
did you see when he got hit on his bike?
yeah, and he videoed it.
Yeah.
He was taking a selfie with the dude in the car. He's all juiced up.
You know that guy was 100% scared he was getting sued or something.
Yeah, or probably beat up.
Yeah.
Like if you just clip me off my bike, I'm going to be highly upset.
I mean, honestly, he really handled it like
Conor,
very, very well.
yeah. I was very surprised. He got drugged by that old head.
I'm calling it right now, though. I think Conor's gonna sleep Chandler, and I'm a big Chandler.
Really?
I think he sleeps him early.
Sleeps him,
Yeah, man. I think Michael Chandler is too dumb for his own good,
bro. Because
with his
he's
fight
so
style.
good.
He is very.
He is
good.
so good. Like but he just doesn't give a fuck.
But when he lunges in, that's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
same thing like Jose. That's how Conor caught him, and same thing like he like throws hooks, and Conor's gonna throw straights inside, and I think he's
Conor's got that fucking laser beam of a left hand, bro.
I think that's gonna be just money for him to come back and make a statement.
What do you think they're gonna fight at? 170 or 155? They haven't announced it yet.
I don't think it's good. First of all, I'm doubling down on Conor if they fight at 170.
Yeah, he's gonna
Like
be super,
he's got a frame to go to
he's gonna be
170.
super juicy.
Yeah, but imagine Chandler. Chandler already looks super juicy at 55.
Yeah, but Conor's actually juicy though.
Yeah, true.
What about you? Who you got? Because you didn't say.
At 70, it's a no.
I said it from the rip. I said Conor can definitely knock Chandler out, but I don't know, man. Conor's been super inactive, and when he was fighting, he was getting fucking laced up by Dustin. Like, who's the last person Conor beat?
Cowboy.
Cerrone.
And another thing is Chandler. What in the last couple fights, he done got a lot of ring time.
Yeah.
From Gaethje
He's also got a
to
lot of
Porter
chin check
to-
time.
Except what's the name? Except
Who's one punch
Tony.
Who's one punch KO'd him though?
Chandler?
Yeah.
I mean, he got rocked against Oliveira, and then he got hit with like a little baby shot and slid down. I'm just, and then honestly, I'm not gonna say one punch knockout,
Reaching.
but I don't think that he is getting hit by anybody that has one punch knockout power, and he's getting TKO'd. Like
Yeah.
who have you
I
ever
think
seen?
it's because of
Oliver-
much energy. The dude exhorts so much, like in a short period of time.
He doesn't give a fuck.
He
Listen, I'm a
doesn't.
Michael Chandler fan. I just don't like that he fights so just
Explosive.
yeah, because
It's
he
just
doesn't- he
reckless.
doesn't-
fight.
It's
Yeah.
just reckless. He has
Yeah.
no. He does have fight IQ, but he just doesn't use it. Like in the room, bro. Like his wrestling is so good, and he's so talented and athletic. Like he could be a world champion if he wanted to. I just like it.
Like
just,
he beat Dustin Poirier and lost.
He just gets in there. Yeah, we were there live. But he just gets in there and he's just like, I'm just going to go as hard as I can, and either I'm going to finish this guy or this guy's going to finish me. Like he doesn't give a fuck. Yeah. Like when him and Gaethje fought and they were just those exchanges. My thing is too, like if he's kicking and he's kicking Conor's calf and he's kicking that leg that broke, like I don't know, bro.
That's a fight that got announced.
What's that?
Fiziev and Gaethje.
Yeah, that was a little bit. That's a good ass fight.
Yeah,
I think
that's a good
Fiziev's going to win that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think Chandler doesn't have the chin to back up the way he fights. That's just my opinion. He gets rocked in every single fight,
Yeah.
except for Dan Hooker.
I wonder if Conor's going to pull like something out of Chandler, like just by talking shit to him, and then because like Chandler's kind of like reserved, like he's not like doesn't really talk too much shit, like he's very respectful, but like I wonder if he just fucking snaps.
I mean, Conor would definitely make me snap if somebody was talking to
just
me like
talking
that.
all that shit.
Especially if you said "shut the fuck up." It's
Oh yeah.
it is odd, bro.
For anybody in the crowd, for anybody listening to this, if you don't know, don't ever tell Joey
that is a
Pyfer to
trigger
shut the
point,
fuck up.
brother.
It is Joey's trigger.
That is a trigger.
Now it's gonna happen. All
It
the
is
time.
Joey's trigger.
I'm going to counseling. I'm trying to get better.
Joey also woke up at 11 a.m. today.
No.
For
I
anyone
woke up
listening.
at 8 a.m. I didn't get out of bed till 11.
Yeah.
I didn't get out of bed till I said, well, I guess we ain't doing this.
Yeah.
But ultimately, if you fight Conor, man, you gotta let him just make y'all money. That's how it is. Like when even when he fought Floyd, and Floyd's one of the biggest.
Listen,
cash
I hope
cows out
Conor
there.
keeps coming up in weight. He said he
Bro.
would come to 185.
Yeah,
What if
talk
I
your
got
talk,
that fight?
dog. Say what you're gonna say. Get this money. Like
I'll
he
wrestle
sells
fuck
the
that.
fight.
I'll wrestle fuck Conor.
You should be calling him out if he actually comes to 70.
On up.
Be like, yo, you want my number? Come up
Hell
here.
yeah. What do you
Bro.
say? Get the red panties
I'll
ready? Yeah,
choke
pay
this
me.
But they say that, but it's not real. Like
What's that? To fight
the
him?
red panty, that's not real. You might get a pay bump. Like it's not like
Yeah.
even like Cowboy talked about it.
That's because contracts are contracts in the UFC.
Yeah,
Where,
it's
when
not like, oh, you're
a boxing match. You actually negotiate for a purse.
Yeah, but listen, if you're on a
Connor's good for the sport. No matter what, I want to see him continue to fight because he's good for the sport. He's the biggest. He's one of the most famous people in the world, regardless of whatever. Like, it's fucking Conor. So he's good for the sport. The more he fights, the better it is for us. The more people are watching. So that's fine with me. But early prediction, I'm going to pick Michael Chandler. And he's going to be an underdog.
Conor by knockout.
He's already an underdog. UFC 287, the card that you're fighting on.
When would that fight be, by the way?
August. Because, and Conor still hasn't submitted any samples to USADA yet. So he still has to submit at least 3 samples, I think.
Passing.
No, he has to submit. He has to submit 1, and then the 6 months starts. So if he starts now, it'll be February, March, April, May, June, July. The earliest would be July. It's probably going to be August or September, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe even fucking longer, but who knows. UFC 287, the card you are fighting on, we thought was going to be in Brooklyn, but it's in Miami, which is pretty... Whoop, whoop,
You happy about that?
I'm happy, bro. I don't want to fucking fight in no city, dog.
Come on.
I want to get out of here. I want to go where there's palm trees and Sean can fucking not be so uptight and cold in the city.
Huh?
I said it makes it way easier to get to Brooklyn right there. It's a rock throw away, but
Miami's, I mean, it's
not far.
That's a pretty quick fight.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a Florida guy.
You gotta go to Poppy Steaks.
Oh, what the hell is that? That's a Florida thing?
No, in Miami.
Oh.
Actually, that's where Kobe Covington that was the steakhouse he was at. Poppy
Oh,
Steaks.
when he got socked?
Yeah.
When he broke his,
My wife took me for my birthday. Banging. I came in and they were like playing like I actually thought it was Sylvester Stallone. I didn't know what was going on. Dude had like a briefcase opened up with light coming out of it. He brought like $1,000 steak.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They were playing like the Rocky anthem. I was like, damn, is that Sylvester Stallone? Look, I'm lying to myself. I said, damn, that is Sylvester Stallone. Then I'm like, man, that's not Sylvester Stallone. Like, he brought $1,000 steak. They do this big intro for it and shit. So
I watched I forget what Rocky it is, but it's when Tommy Gunn's in it, Tommy Morrison
That's
the other day.
Rocky 5.
Bro. I had to let Kristen know, like, Tommy Morrison was like a legit good ass boxer. Like, I looked at his record, bro. He had like 3 losses. He had like almost, I think it was like 50 something. He had a shitload of wins.
big dude too.
Big as fuck, bro. He died of AIDS.
Yeah.
Oh, where?
And he had a drug addiction really bad.
Yeah, he died of AIDS. Yeah. But
They were always comparing him to like as the
he was a great white hope though. Great white hope.
Hope.
Great white hope.
I know they were always saying he was like the white Mike Tyson because he always tried to like throw.
Yeah,
like,
bro,
mad
he
left
was a
hooks all the
beast.
time. Yeah.
He was a beast.
It's a shame. Sad story with him. Like alcoholic.
Yeah,
and
he got
abusive and
fucked. Dude, a lot of fighters turned to that shit.
even the movie's sad.
Yeah.
They fight. And
He
shit.
got beat the fuck up though. Right into the L.
It's another Creed about to come out. I think
Another
we'll see
Creed?
that. Yeah, I think we'll.
I didn't watch the second one. Too much.
I think I did watch the second one.
Too much.
Too much what?
Well,
Just
well,
too
I
much?
see,
Sylvester's
I see it every day. I see it every day. I don't need to see more dirt bikes. I don't need to hear more Meek. I see this. I see Creed every day. These motherfuckers are wheeling down the street. I'm like, God damn. Stealing cars.
Did you ever do that?
What?
Wheelie down the street? Did you ever ride dirt bikes?
I would only ride my bikes from our house to we'd get on the train tracks and then ride to the suburbs and ride. My brother Brad, he'd still be doing that shit.
Yeah.
And he's got a kid. Like, he just doesn't, like, he just loves that shit. Dirt bikes. He's better, a little bit better now, but he'd be like on fucking 95,
Why,
the
is it super
Boulevard.
dangerous?
Fuck
When you're in
yeah.
a
And we
huge
were
crowd?
grown. Yeah, but what the fuck? Go to a fucking, an empty fucking lot. Go to a track. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just drawing, like, because they're super inconsiderate to cars. Like, I love dirt bikes. I love quads. But if you're riding on the street, you're fucking weaving in and out. Like, you're going to cause an accident. Yeah. These dudes down here blow stop signs. Like, they're fucking dickheads.
Yeah.
I don't need to see Creed 15 to know that these guys are blowing stop signs.
You better hope they don't mark out your car for all that now.
That's fine. I'm getting rid of my car. And I'm not announcing what I'm getting.
Did you go see it yet?
They're prepping it for me. Because I ain't fucking lit. I want no one to know what I drive.
Yeah.
The Subi's too loud. People they see my gold rims.
Yeah.
They see me rolling.
They hate.
They hate. No, they ain't. No, they ain't hating on my 2018 Subi. How the fuck did we start talking about my car from Miami? We'll be in Miami though.
Yes.
I'll be there cornering you.
Yes.
Who else is in your corner?
It's going to be you, Jonathan, and John Marquez.
Okay. Respect.
Yeah.
Respect, my brother.
I do my jiu-jitsu with Jonathan. I do my striking with Marquez, and I get TKO'd on the fucking ground by you. So let's go.
It's gonna be fun. That card's stacked. It's gonna be a good. We'll hang out in Miami afterwards.
I saw Gerald did an interview. Very respectful.
Yeah,
very respectful.
He's a nice guy.
He's aware. He's doing his homework. I think it's funny because he just knew a lot of details, and he watched already.
Yeah,
and I haven't.
As you should, though.
But listen, I've watched him since before I was in the UFC. I've watched.
So
UFC
what is he saying about you?
I was just saying he likes when you throw because he tries to counter, and everybody's underrating his wrestling. I know he's got good wrestling from what I hear. And I'm like, man, Brendan Allen,
Brendan,
I know
shut the fuck up.
Somebody, Tuco, I don't know which one, but yeah. But I was like, look, he could do all the homework he wants. Like, it's gonna be different.
Nobody can prepare for I'm just gonna say it, how hard you hit and how fast it comes.
I'm gonna really let him have it. Show him my stuff. Give that man everything I got.
Pause.
Pause. Pause what?
Yeah. But
Shit
I mean,
he's good, bro.
He's gonna be a dog. He's gonna be tough. So I'm excited for it, and I like the guy.
And to be completely honest, not saying he's getting set up, but in his mind, he's probably the UFC's trying to give you a layup. You know what I'm saying? You're coming off the contender, you just won your first fight. They're trying to build, in his mind, they're probably trying to build you up because he's a little bit older, you're younger, you're fucking B. Joe Pyfer, not Dick Eaton, but that's the whole thing that was being built up. Yeah. So that's what they could be trying to do with you. But also, if you look at it reverse, obviously you asked for that fight, but Jared Morschark, he's a tough motherfucker. He's not an easy fight. So, you could be looking damn, these guys are already giving me this guy. So, either way, either one of you could look at it that way. But
well, I wanted to fight because I know what I'm capable of. I know you guys know what I'm capable of. So, as long as I show up and I'm there mentally, I've been recently, I won't have a problem in this fight. But I watched that Bruno Silva fight, man, and his last win.
Okay,
and it's just. That tells me everything I need to know. You're only as good as your last fight, and I'm going off of that. So, but I'm excited, man. I can't wait, and I'm glad it's the Miami-Dade Center. I don't even know what that is.
The Heat probably play there, right?
Where? The Miami-Dade Center?
I'm not the biggest basketball guy, probably so.
Nah, you're a fake fan. Can't believe it.
Not a big basketball guy, brother.
Eagles coming up.
Super Bowl. I think Jalen Hurts is better than Patrick Mahomes.
You coming to the parade?
I am. Or am I invited? Are you going to the parade?
You have to check in, my brother.
Are you going to take me to the parade?
I would not be at the parade.
Oh, my God.
Bro.
Did you go to the first one?
No.
Dude, we don't even have to go in a crowd.
I was fighting 2 weeks later.
Yeah, but now you
I was fighting 2 weeks later. It's just too many people.
Yeah, but it's an experience.
It's too many people.
But it's an experience.
I'm going to experience watching the game.
This is the second time ever in NFL history, though.
We can talk about it.
Nah, you're going to figure...
We can talk about it. We can discuss it.
Oh, my
But
goodness.
make sure you call my cellular device before you come to the city.
I get the welcome
I'm going to check your location, too.
Yo, he's talking about getting the pass into the city, but he's not even going.
Where'd you have to... what you have to cross to get
Ben Franklin.
over here today?
Ben Franklin.
What is that?
A bridge.
A bridge.
A bridge
Because you don't live in Philadelphia.
Okay, well, what about when I was in PA for the past 10, 11 years?
You know what I just did? I got in my car. I got on the boulevard.
Not a single toll was
Not
paid.
a single toll
But
was paid.
That is, yeah, all right. That's my contract. All right, anyway. So... What about when I was in Delco and I never had to cross the freaking bridge? Then what?
What's Delco stand for?
Delaware County?
What is that?
I have no idea.
Is that
I'm not a Delconian.
Is that Philadelphia?
No. You don't bro. You
Technically,
don't live in
what,
city?
Bitch, I live in Northeast Philadelphia.
That's
Whole
like the suburb
motherfucking life.
Suburb city.
That ain't the suburb city.
Yo,
That's
even if you lived in the
Philadelphia.
suburbs, even if you lived in Trevose, that's still Philadelphia County.
And I don't live nowhere near that shit.
If you lived in Trevose or
you're a fake Philadelphia. Your brother's a real Philadelphia.
I'm not a fucking criminal.
He's out there going. All right, I'm done. I got nothing else.
I'm not a fucking criminal, Joey.
I'm closing this
nothing.
book.
Joey's gonna rev his engine all the way across that bridge.
Listen.
He's gonna idle across the bridge, revving his engine.
Well, honestly, I fucking hate New Jersey. I hate it. It's very convenient for training, but I hate it.
Yeah, but you could have relocated to the Northeast. You could have been close to me, I'm your fucking mentor. I get you right with your life. You know what I'm saying? You could have been close to me, close to this gym. Instead, you went to stay in that fucking shithole, and you wouldn't be getting roasted right now because you'd be a resident of Philly.
This is true, brother.
Yeah, but I'm okay with it.
Clearly, you're not.
I just don't like.
You do not have thick skin. If there's anything we could say about you, is you don't have thick skin.
Listen. If you guys knew me when I was a teenager,
All right, but we're talking about current Joe Pyfer does not have thick skin.
I think I had thick. I don't really get that angry. You think I get angry?
Shut the fuck up.
You
Bro,
think so?
He said it. He said it. He said, "Shut the fuck up." Look.
Wait,
Oh.
Kurt missed. Oh. Yeah, but you heard the way he said it.
What do you say?
You heard the dialogue and the tone in which he said it.
Well, how did that? When I said it to you, I said, "Man, shut the fuck up."
No, Sean was moody and Sean was
First of all,
laughing.
I was cutting weight, and I said, "Bro, shut the fuck up."
Nah, he said, "Bro, shut the fuck up."
Because you
That's
said
exactly-
something. What did you say?
I don't fucking remember. It was in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah,
I think it was about Shotman or something
He
like
was
that.
fucking napping all day long, sleeping fucking 30 hours, and it was not even 30. Like, this motherfucker.
Bro, he
and
talked about that shit all night.
I was like, man, shut the fuck
Who,
up.
Sean?
You,
I didn't even know.
Oh, I was upset.
Yeah, he was like, yo, he told me to shut the fuck up earlier. Like, I was like, yo. I was like, that is really his trigger point.
If you
bro.
would have told me, we probably would have fought because I would have told you to shut the fuck up again. I would have just doubled down.
Listen, I'm glad we didn't.
I would have
fight.
doubled down,
I
Joey.
don't like fighting my friends.
Shut. But my thing is like, I understand if I was like, shut the fuck up, bitch, ass, pussy.
But I know I'm not a bitch.
But exactly. So why do you get so offended about it? That's what makes it even better.
Because I would never. I told you this because I would never. I would never be angry at you
I
and
know,
be like, Sean, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but like, shut the fuck up. Like, why? Why is it that though?
Because like,
All right, what
you're
if I
trying
just-
to own
what-
my shit? Like,
I'm trying to own
you're
your
trying
shit
to take my voice from me.
by telling you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like it really just. I don't know what it is.
All right, what if I said? What if I was like, yo, like, what if I was just shut up? How about that?
I would probably laugh like it's corny.
Shut up.
But if you're like, shut the fuck up, I'm like, oh, like I don't know. I feel like
All
somebody's
right,
trying to
so,
fight me.
What if I was like, you're a bitch?
That doesn't bother me.
But what if I was like dead ass serious? Like, all right, what if I said you're a bitch ass pussy?
I don't think I would. I'm not bothered because I know I'm not. Like I know that's not true.
So why I can't make you shut the fuck up. I telling you to shut the fuck up.
I don't know. I think
You
there's-
never been like you
It
never
got-
like you. No one's ever said anything stupid.
There's
to you,
nothing that
and
triggers
you'd be
you?
like, yo, you shut the fuck up.
Look, but
Not-
that is not being.
He's saying
offensive.
the tone. The tone.
All right,
The tone
what if I was like,
changes it.
shut the fuck up? Like, what if you said some? Like, what
He's
if,
trying to find
what-
that, but he wants to know exactly.
What if you said to me like, yo, the Eagles are gonna lose the Super Bowl,
I wouldn't
and
be
I
mad.
was like, shut the fuck up. Like you're crazy. That would
Now, if you were like mad, weren't smiling or nothing like that, you were like.
But what if I
looking at
had
me
this
shut
face?
the
Like I'm
fuck
not
up.
mad, but I was like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like you can't say that.
No, doesn't bother me.
All right.
It's just there's certain things like if I'm in a mid talking, you're like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like that, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
like
because
Derek.
then now I'm like, all right, now we gotta swing hands. Like the fuck, like I
But
wouldn't-
all right. Why though? Because like I don't like.
because
I
all right,
still
ready?
I
So-
don't.
so here's the reason why.
I don't
I
get
think
it.
that there's certain things that if you're a true man, you don't let somebody punk you.
Yeah.
I
But
grew
if
up
it's-
I
but-
grew up getting fucking punked.
But
and
if
yelled
it's
at,
your if it's one of your friends who you know doesn't mean that by
then they
it,
wouldn't. Then I will understand their tone. But if you say it in a certain tone and you're supposed to
I
be my
understand if
friend,
it's somebody I don't know and they're like, yo, shut the fuck. That's different. Like we were walking in a mall. We're in Abu Dhabi together, so we're clearly on a different level. And I was cutting weight and I said, shut the fuck
look,
up. I know,
I'm not-
but
I don't even remember what the context.
I don't
was.
either.
I just know I got super upset and I got my feelings hurt. Listen, literally, when I get angry, it's because I get hurt. Like
Yes.
I'm a pussy. I get fucking my feelings hurt.
so
Like,
let's circle back to about a minute and a half ago when you said you had thick skin.
no. I
To-
didn't
to
say
clear
that. You
that-
said
you
I don't
said-
have. Did I?
You literally said I
said, "I think I got thick skin."
You said I think I have thick skin.
Yeah.
I said that.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
This
It's all
motherfucker
good.
don't even remember what
I
he
thought
said
I
90
said-
seconds ago.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you said you think I got
the
you-
context in which I said it was like you guys can call me names and things like that. There's just a certain thing. Like I would never be angry, even if I was angry. I would never tell Sean shut the fuck up as a grown man because I would feel like then it's going to turn into something.
You know what I mean?
Because
But
I'm used to fighting people that talk to me that way.
it
Like
may
suckering
come back
somebody,
to that's not like fighting words here.
I feel like
like
that's
here is
fighting
like suck my like that's like
yeah, suck my dick.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
that
But
doesn't bother
again,
me.
I know
that's
where
like
you're-
fighting words,
I
like-
think that if your friend says it to you, like you should understand that it's not like if you're like standing in a Wawa and like you ask somebody to move and they're like, yo, shut the fuck up or something like that. Then I get that because I would be the same. But that's with anything. Like if I was outside and someone called me a pussy and if they're like in my face or something like that, I'd be like, yo, like then that's different. But like if you're my friend, like I call all my friends pussies.
See, that doesn't bother me. And
Okay.
I know,
but
and I know
I'm
you
saying,
guys
but
are
I
my
put that in
real
the
friends.
I put that in like the same context of like anything. Like if we're arguing, I'm like, yo, shut. But I know what you're saying. You're saying it's the context. I get what you're saying.
Like Jeremiah Wells. If he was looking at me with that miserable face and he was like, shut the fuck up. Like, we
Did it-
gotta throw hands.
Our boy Derek told you to shut the fuck up while playing Call of Duty.
SC Arms, shout out SC Arms. Yeah, he did. He told me because I was talking.
This jacket keeps like riding up my
Yeah.
fucking back.
I was talking.
The fuck,
and-
Fuel Hunt?
So Call of Duty, you have proximity chat. So if me and him are in a certain distance, like you can hear.
okay.
Which this is an update for you because you haven't played. You remember, like if you have somebody in the
life.
same building, if you have somebody in the same building, you can hear what the fuck they're talking about between their friends.
enemy or
Enemy.
okay.
So you can hear them now.
You can hear them talking.
You can hear them talking
That's
with their friends.
whack.
They'll be like, "Yo, he's coming upstairs," and you'll hear what they're saying. So it's a little bit weird. But I was talking, and I was dead, and Derek was in there.
already
The gulag, then the gulag.
already hot.
I was
Hot.
hot because Derek gets. Real
I heard
quiet.
you get super hot on these
I
video
do,
games.
bro.
I'd be.
Why don't you drop your tag so some people can probably.
It's called Harry Cox 9000.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh
my God. I changed my name because there's definitely things that have been said on there that I would
Harry
be in trouble
Cox.
for.
Oh my.
There's a lot of people
God.
that like call you names on there, bro, and it gets deep. It's
He
really
said.
toxic.
He said. You were probably sitting in the gulag, just like fucking.
Yeah. But anyway, I
Punching air.
I was talking, and Derek just goes, "Yo, shut the fuck up! I can't hear." And I was like,
All you heard was Joey Carr start.
Yo. No, so ready? Here's the story. You got the old turbo going.
He's already on his way.
This shit's whistling.
Wait.
He's already on his way to Bull Crib. Like,
I did say so.
my bad, Joey. Go ahead, bro. My back hurt too. We gotta wrap this shit up, yo. Go ahead.
So I literally said to him, I said, you wouldn't say that if you were in front of me because I'd punch you in your fucking mouth. That's exactly what I said. And he didn't say nothing. Like Derek didn't say nothing because
Yeah.
I don't think he fucking cared. And he
Yeah.
was like trying to fight still. So I was that upset. And then I left the lobby. I turned the fucking game off. I was like, fuck this shit. And then he texted me like, yo, what happened? Your game crashed? And then I was like, no, bro, you don't talk to me like that. Like, and he
Yeah.
was like, for real? And he's like, it's a game. And I was
Yeah.
like, nah, bro. I was like, I don't fuck around like that. And then I apologized. And then I went and I seen
I
him
get it
and
though, because
he
also
hooked me
a
up.
lot of people haven't had the childhood that
Yeah, Joey, for
we
sure.
had.
Yeah, I know. I
Without
guess
going
it's a
into it, I was thinking that, like, yeah, it's probably a trigger point from
Yeah.
past shit that you don't care to explain right now.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
for sure. But
I get it.
I do think, like, what's going to happen?
I got to mature a little
Can
bit.
you take entertainment as, I mean, not entertainment, but even like your profession? Like, what you can't lose your mind when you, let's say you get on this level with a big fight or something like that, or something that's getting a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And then somebody like, yo, man, shut the fuck up.
But
And
yeah,
then
like I get it though, because
you would have to keep your, like, can you separate your work, your job?
Yeah,
from-
absolutely.
all right, yeah,
absolutely.
where it's
But
like,
but literally. But if
like,
you,
knock
if you,
this
if you
ball
get in
out.
my fucking space,
Do you read comments online of what people say about you?
yeah, I don't care.
All right, so you don't care about that? 'Cause
No, I don't.
that's something like you have to. Because even like I struggle with.
I
that
might
because
feel sometimes,
I've
like,
could-
I might
not
get
that like
irritated.
it like I'll let it get to me, but I mean I guess sometimes it does because like and everyone says like oh it doesn't matter, but still like if it's you in the situation like because a lot of people aren't in that situation that we're in where like they're getting just
Openly
random
judged.
people are just talking shit about you or saying these who they critique everything you do and all the hard work you do doesn't mean shit and they can just come online and talk. So like that's something I have to be better with. So I do get it. Like if now,
yeah.
if somebody said to me like you fucking suck as a fighter in person, I say words don't hurt me. I'm fucking balling you up, like 100%. Like if you walked up to me and told me like yo you fucking suck at fighting, you about to find out, Chief.
Yeah, yeah.
gonna-
I mean,
you're gonna-
somebody said I was gonna get my ass whooped by Gerald, and I looked at the account and it calmed me down. I looked at the account.
He sort of
Like,
finding the location.
He started the car again.
Listen. No, I did it as I get there quick as hell.
No, when you get in your car and it doesn't, like, it's locked, the steering wheel's locked. Joey's just shaking his whole truck.
All his profile said was Detroit, Michigan. He don't know where he going.
Listen, I looked at the account though, and I saw it was like a fucking 0 post, like 20 followers, and I was like, look, these are the people that talk shit. People that are, someone's always gonna not like me, and I'm cool with that. I haven't been liked almost my whole fucking life, and I'm cool with that. But yeah, I mean, no, I don't let that get me angry, and I won't let like another fighter get me to that point. I'm sure they'll get me fucking angry, but my biggest thing between another fighter, I know somebody's gonna be able to say whatever they want.
What if they call it?
Now, if they get in front of my
now
face,
I'm just gonna play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
We're doing a stare off. It's me and you. You're in their face. They say something to you. You say something back, and they say, "Shut the fuck up."
ain't gonna bother me.
Ain't gonna bother you.
Nah, because I'm gonna break your face the next
In
day.
the fight, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, but if you fucking touch me, I'm suckering you. Yeah, I don't like that shit. When motherfuckers be touching me,
Yeah,
touch
like
me.
if they do this to your head.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm
What do they
fucking
say?
headbutting you.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, you know what's crazy is I'm in a street fight. I headbutt a lot of motherfuckers.
Dang.
The kid got in my face. I broke his fucking nose.
Listen, the street's the street. Who even said anything about fighting? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, no. If you fucking touch me, you don't get me wavered. Like I'll refocus after that. Like it's just
Nah.
you touched me, so I had to whoop your ass. That's all.
Side note: what do you got in that shaker cup over there, man?
BCAAs, extend, snow cone style.
You don't take supplements.
I do.
How
All
much
four.
weight? How much you weigh right now, Joey?
Like 216.
Thick boy.
Yeah.
I can't.
This is just plain BCAAs because I'm still sore from my lift.
When'd you lift?
Yesterday. What?
I thought he was gonna say like Thursday.
No, yesterday. I did chest and I did.
If you're wondering why Kurt's
I am.
neck is like this, he's got a pinched nerve.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready to wrap this up. I am hurting. I'm hurting. That's why I keep stepping off. I'm hurting.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We better wrap this shit up.
Wrap this shit
All right,
up.
guys. The BradyBagz Show. This was a good one. Make some money.
Sean copied my outfit.
Peace.